Hi everyone, Darkrust here, back with another statue review. This time we have an Iron Studios 1/10 scale reptile statue. Um, yeah, so I picked this one up. I always wanted Mortal Kombat pieces, and I did have the PCS quarter scale reptile and the PCS quarter scale Shao Kahn museum statue, or what do you call it? Yeah, museum post statue. But I sold those a long time ago, and I really wanted them back, but I haven't been able to see them for a good price. So I saw this Iron Studios one, and I jumped on the wait list, and it showed up. So here's the art box from Iron Studios. Back of it pretty much shows the switch outs available. It's 1/10 scale. I haven't had a 1/10 scale in a very long time, so it's a really small box. Um, yeah, so let's get her open and see how it is. All right, so here are the contents. We have, Reptile's human face. We have the actual reptile face. Switch out right arm with the little orb thing he throws, and then again his, I guess, right hand, left hand, and the base. So let's get them assembled. All right, so here's the base. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. This is like the desert stage from, I think it's Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, where obviously Reptile shows up. Bottom of the base, no edition size. I think with these smaller scales, they make a lot. But yeah, so it's not like the quarter scales where they list it. Here is the body of Reptile. Really cool, again, based on the Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 design, or Mortal Kombat 3, the standard ninja design, where they made these little black cutouts on the gi. Normally it was just all one color. They're trying to do color separation. They changed his shins a bit, just kind of give it more of a look. But Iron Studios, they went the extra mile. You have the texture in here. It's not just smooth. Even the bottom of his foot, you can see there's texture there, like he actually has, he's wearing something. So yeah, it's really cool. Even, it's really hard to see, but there's texture on the green as well. You can see his gi underneath. So yeah, this looks cool. Let's put on the base. All right, sits on the base perfectly. All right, so now let's get the head. Here is the human head. It's pretty cool. So the good thing about these little 1/10s, I can do these videos where I'm actually showing the whole thing since it's so small. Pretty good. You got the wrinkles here. So let's just put this on. Got that there. Let's go for his pose. So here we go. The hand, or the arm, right arm. You got some veins right here, which is pretty cool. That's all sculpted. Slight color change in his veins. It's light green, which is good. We have the hand, so get that in there. Let's do the other side, and here's the other hand. Pretty much the same thing. Veinage right there, kind of bluish green. It's really cool. It's really cool how much detail they're getting in these 1/10 scale pieces. When I used to collect bones, they wouldn't go into that. Sorry, it goes this way. Duh. So yeah, there we go. Let's just bring out the other one so you can see. Here's the switch out with the orb. So he's conjuring the orb right now. It's really cool. You see it dripping there too. You see when he makes it in the game, it looks like it drips and then it forms a ball. So here he already has it. Here's it ready to go. That's cool. And then finally, probably what I'm gonna display it with is the reptile head. Very, very good detail. Great paint app. Amazing for how small it actually is, Let's try to get some light on it. It's really cool. Check that out. They even try to almost get like a wet look on his tongue, and it splits there, kind of like a snake. Really cool. Red eyes. Very cool. Different colors of green, yellow mixed in there, purple. Very good. Very good paint app. All right, so we'll get to the review. All right, so this is the Iron Studios 1/10 scale Reptile, and Reptile first appeared in Mortal Kombat 1. And from what I remember, I think he was the first secret boss character in a video game, not just a fighting game, but in all video games. He was like the first boss character. I remember playing Mortal Kombat 1 when I was little. I think I got it on the Genesis. I mean, I played the arcade for a little bit, but mainly played on the Genesis. And he kept popping out. I'm like, oh, how do you play this guy? How do you play this guy? You know, or fight him. Then I finally did the whole, flawless victory with the fatality without using block, and boom, you fight him at the bottom of the pit, which I thought was so cool. So he instantly became my favorite character. And he what became a first playable character on Mortal Kombat 2, and that's where he had the force ball. You see, he had the acid spit, and then invisibility and slide. He kept the slide from Sub-Zero. But yeah, I still play as him when I play Mortal Kombat 2, but I think tier wise, he's like one of the weakest characters in the game. Then he shows up again in Mortal Kombat 3, and that's where this statue takes its inspiration from with this outfit. And he's a bit better in that game. His force ball has 2 different speeds. But by Mortal Kombat 3, I was kind of checked out. I didn't like the run feature and how you had to memorize all the different punches and stuff. It wasn't intuitive like the Versus series was. But yeah, he's still one of my favorite characters, second only to Shao Kahn. And again, I had the PCS version, the quarter scale, and that one was awesome. But I sold that years ago. I've been trying to get it back, but I mean, people just ask for way so much money for it, and it's honestly not worth that much. Same thing with the quarter scale Shao Kahn. I see crazy prices like 2,500 when he should only be like less than 800. I mean, I sold mine. I had trouble selling my Shao Kahn for like 450, and I've seen it sell maybe for 5 or 6. But anyway, Reptile ended up selling him for a lot. I mean, I bought him cheap, and I was able to sell him for a lot. But again, like nowhere near what people are trying to ask for it now, and it doesn't even sell. So anyway, let's go to the base. Again, like I said, the base is just the sand level from the game. It's cool. I wish they would have picked a different stage maybe. It would have been cool if it was the Deadpool stage, but again, that was Mortal Kombat 2, not Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. Maybe just a different stage. I don't know. I'm not a fan of the dirt look. And then, the rest of it's kind of simple. Mortal Kombat symbol here, looks like rock. He's on a rocky base. But yeah, like I showed before, it looks really cool. I mean, he's for a 1/10 scale. I mean, it's really well detailed. It's just so tiny. I mean, I only had one 1/10 scale before, and it was the Emperor Palpatine on throne. I sold that one a while ago, though. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy how much detail Iron Studios can put into such a small piece. Like, it keeps trying to focus on the back statues. You need to do something about that. Anyway, you can see the seam line in his costume, how his shin guards are attached. I mean, really, like, they went all crazy. So, like, if you blew this up to a quarter scale, I think it would be a really good quarter scale piece with just all the detail they're putting in there. Maybe just a more realistic portrait of the actor that played him. So, yeah, I think it would be awesome. So, you know what? I mean, I kind of just reviewed everything there. I mean, like I said, almost knocked that off. He's in his little versus pose here, which is cool. So let's just get his alternate portraits on. So let's remove this. And this is probably how I will display him with the reptile head. And then remove this one right here. And put the ball. So, okay, it's in. So here is the alternate portrait, which let's go zooming in and see how we are. So there's the alternate portrait. You can see there. Let's try to focus. There we go, and he has the reptile head. I mean, it kind of sucks that he's facing down. In such a small piece, I have to put him up high somewhere. So, yeah, it does look cool. It does look cool. Look at that. I mean, he has the force ball there, um, the lizard face out, so he's gonna, spit his acid. It's really, really cool. Really, really cool. And from I remember the lore of Met Reptile, I think he's like the last of his race. Um, his realm was conquered by Shao Kahn, and then I think most of his race was exterminated, except for him and maybe a few others. I think that's what the lore was for Reptile, and he's just like a protector of like Shang Tsung and agent of Shao Kahn. So still, he looks really cool. I think in the new Mortal Kombat 1 game, he has his ninja form, but like when he does special moves, he like flashes into like a lizard, like for like a brief second to do his move, trying to like make sure that the cannon all lines up, because I think in the PlayStation, Xbox era games, like he was like an actual lizard, which I hated that design. Everyone likes him as an actual ninja. And Mortal Kombat 4, they actually made like his arms and stuff like scaly like a lizard. But yeah, this is really cool. So I mean, if you don't have much space for statues for like bigger scale, Iron Studios is a perfect way to get a bunch of statues in your collection. Especially their MK line seems to be pretty strong. I mean, I really want to get their Shao Kahn, not the throne one, the one where he's actually standing up and pointing. Really want to get that one, and I'll be good with my MK, because those are the only two characters I really want. I mean, Sub Zero and Scorpion, that'd be cool to have, but I mean, you're generally they're in the same costume and stuff. Yeah, PCS's 1/3 line was really cool too with the fabric, but people have that and still have that. Those are really cool statues, but 1/3 is not for me. I like their quarter scale versions of Reptile and Shao Kahn, but again, this is a perfect, you know, um, you know, to scratch my itch of having a Mortal Kombat statue. So it won't take up much space. I can put it on somewhere, and they're fairly cheap. I mean, cheap now. I mean, it still was like, under, it was like 150 or something like that, 180 for this. So yeah, I mean, it's still pretty good. I mean, I had a lot of sideshow rewards points, so that reduced them quite a bit. So I didn't pay nearly that much, but yeah, he's really cool. So again, 1/10 scale Iron Studios Reptile, and yeah, seal of approval if I if I was doing that. I mean, really good for 1/10 scale. It's and you can collect the whole line of Mortal Kombat figures. So anyway, thanks for watching.